Wow, that's all I could say about what God just showed me. So let me just say this. I woke up out the dream, the first one, and it was 12:12 a.m. And then woke up from the second one, looked at the time, and it was 1:44 a.m. 12 times 12 is 144. God speaks to me a lot through angel numbers. That's one of the ways me and him got a communication system down. But I guess this is something he's showing the 144, the 144,000, to warn the world about before we leave in the first 3.5 years of tribulation. But I'll tell you about the dream. It's just like when I just had that rapture dream with the moon being in eclipse and everyone's eyes turned black and became demonically murderers. So I'm in my old childhood home in Decatur, Illinois, and I had my weapons locker there that I got here with my firearms and stuff in it. And I'm in a house by myself, and the moon caused something to happen, and people immediately got black eyes. It was nighttime. The eyes turned pitch black, and they started to try to break in my house and kill me. Multiple of them in a group. And my door was not locked. So I ran to the door and I tried to lock the door, but as soon as I did that, one of them bum rushed the door and was trying to come in, and I got overpowered. And it was like 5 of them that came in, and they were trying to steal my weapons and kill with them with black eyes. And I shot one of them in the face, but it didn't do nothing. It was like a Nerf dart. I don't understand why. But I tried to shoot one of them in the face. Nothing happened. And they're all in my room trying to hurt me. And I woke up because my heart was racing too bad in a dream. And I immediately fell back to sleep. And it transitioned to me and some friends that I don't even have in real life, but apparently we was like high school buddies in a dream and stuff. We all came up with a plan to go to this high school and get rich quick scheme, rob the high school. They had a safe in the high school, like $7 million in it. And we had these keys, these Bluetooth keys that could stop the school alarm. It's like something, I guess, in a dream only the maintenance team had or something like that. So we walk into school and we go through the front door while no one's there. The alarm started to go off. We hurry up and click the key fob. We had to keep clicking it to keep the alarm off. Ran to the back, and this is me summing it up quick. Ran to the back, and there was security by the safe, and they were not so friendly with trying to let us rob the place for the money. So we shot a few of them in the face in this dream. I shot a guy in one eye right here, and then I shot him in his eye over here, and his face split, and it was like it was like a new mouth right here, like you could open his head. He was still alive, but that's when he gave up and let us take it. My friend in the dream took $7 million out, and we pulled off, but there was tons of cops outside, and oddly enough, the alarm was going off. We started clicking the key fob before we ran outside the front doors, and the cops just immediately, turn around, like, there's no problem here. And we were able to walk out with this big bag of money. And then we went to the car, and we had the money, and the cops approached the car, and it was 4 of us. And then it was a cutoff, like a movie. And it was like 2 years later, like right then and there, when the cops in it. And then we were all chilling in a diner, like a next scene in a movie. And one of the guys got arrested for 2 years, but none of the other 3 did. And when it was us celebrating because we all got $300,000 apiece. And the other guy was free. So as that's happening, later on in the day, we hit the highway, and there was a skateboard by a dumpster. And we were driving past the skateboard, and I was like, hey, I need that skateboard, turn around. My skateboard just cracked. In real life, my skateboard cracked. I skateboard, and I cracked the body of my skateboard. And I'm like, I need that. My buddy's name was joking, like, you don't need that, blah, blah, blah. That mug's probably rotted. And I was just telling him how I spray paint the bottom, and I refurbish the skateboard. So we're driving on the highway, and I look up at the moon. And as I'm looking up, I'm talking to my brother. I'm on the back of a pickup truck on the outside part. The moon was looking weird. It was almost like two moons next to each other, like two crescent moons next to each other. And then I look back down, and I was like, bro, it might start again. It might start again. And we was talking about when the people got demonic and start trying to kill you, apparently the moon starts it, right? And I was asking him, like, hey, I didn't have no gun on me or nothing. I'm like, bro, we got to go back. We got to go back. It's going to start. It's going to get vicious. And as I look up again, the moon was a full moon, and it separated. It was like the full moon was like this, like together. And then it was like 5 different bladed pieces around the moon. Like each finger is like a cutout of the moon. And for some reason, it was twisting a little bit. In like a crop circle, the moon blasted the earth on the ground, and it left like a crop circle on the ground. Like, you know, in the alien movies, there's crop circles that they typically leave on the ground. And it was glowing red, but it wasn't like a normal crop circle. It was like it burnt the concrete, the grass, everything. And it was like a spell on the land, or a judgment, like burned into the soil of all the inhabitants of Earth. And as it happened, this big light hit it, and it hit the ground. We looking. People just lift their head up like this, eyes black, murder time. Everybody started to try to murder each other. And we was in this big field on this freeway, and we couldn't drive back because the road was full of cars the direction we came from. Everybody stepped out their car to get to murdering everybody. And this is scary. This is not just like somebody trying to murder you. This is like scary, viral zombie, smart murderers. And they immediately started to approach me and my brothers. And if I looked at my brother, his eyes was normal. So I was like, okay, he's not affected by this. And I started to rebuke them. I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. Hundreds of people. And these people were demonically possessed. Black eyeballs, vicious murderers. They had no conscience of what they were doing. And it came in waves. So in the dream, it happened the day before, and then it stopped. We got a few hours of freedom. And then it happened again, which was the odd part. And I woke up. It was so scary, bro. I had to wake up. I had to wake up because I was going to get smoked in this dream because I didn't have a gun on me to defend myself. And I was thinking like, dang, why didn't I bring my gun? Why didn't I bring my gun? And one part I forgot to mention when I first was in my house, the first dream I had, it was hours that passed in this dream, and I opened my door to look outside, and there was about 20 of them with face masks on, like bandanas around their mouth and stuff, waiting on me to leave my house to try to murder me. And they all was camping outside. As soon as I opened the door and cracked it, they all was out there like, look, there you go, there you go. Like, this is crazy. Well, God gave me confirmation signs after I woke up from these dreams that these are from him. And this is something he is showing the 144,000 apparently to warn the world about, because we will be gone for 3.5 years. Bro, that's nothing you want to be here for. That's nothing you want to be here for. Total nightmare. Total nightmare.